Hey, what's up guys? Sean here. Today we are on a whole new adventure. So I decided that I wanted to take a hike on the Florida Trail. So this will be my first little short section of the Florida Trail. We'll be hiking to the oldest shelter on the Florida Trail, the Osceola Shelter. So we're running a little low on time because I got a late start. So we got to get a move on. Let's get it. So it's pretty neat, the beginning of this little section right here from Ocean Pond to Turkey Run, I believe is what it's called. You have to hike down that little boardwalk there. Really neat little area right there. Kind of slippery, but pretty cool little area. It's funny though, you know, you're hiking in Florida end of November and the mosquitoes are terrible through that little swampy section. But I did bring bug spray this time, so that's good. For those of you who wonder where to find fat lighter at, that stump is a prime source. That stump right there is nothing but resin filled fat lighter. So look for stuff like that. You can find you some fat lighter wood. We got a little section of road hiking here. Once we cross back over the interstate here, we'll be able to hop back in the forest. Dang it. So I stood up there real quick and did the old trucker give me a honk thing, and they did it. I didn't have the camera recording. That's just my luck. They did it though, trust me, it was cool. So this hike in this little stretch here is roughly 4 miles, a little over 4 miles. So got a late start today, and I hike slow. So we're gonna be pushing to try to get here. Actually, we're fixing to head back off of the road right now. And be hoofing it for me to get there in a reasonable time, but we're pushing. And that's what this is all about, see how I can push myself. So we got to get it. Let's go. This is actually Saturday, and on Monday I had the worst gout I think I've ever had. Maybe had to go to the doctor and get medicine, so it's pretty miraculous that I'm even out here hiking today. They gave me some medicine for it, and it really knocked it out quick, thank the Lord, or I'd never been able to make it today. It was all I could do to go to work on Wednesday. So thank the Lord for good medicine. Looks like somebody has recently been down through here maintaining this trail. They've cut a bunch of limbs and widened it out a little bit, and pretty nice hiking right now, other than some of the limbs on the trail, but it's not bad. It's not scrubbing on me anyway. Thank you, whoever you are that does the trail maintenance out here. That's the second little pile of bear poop I've seen. Have to kind of keep my eye out here, I think. So I just passed a group of people, and I just literally realized that I am dangerously unprepared. It never even dawned on me that I should be wearing blaze orange out here, and I don't have any blaze orange on. It's freaking stupid. That's a rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Fingers crossed, everything will be all right. You can tell by the soft squishiness of the ground that after a good rain, some of this trail here would be pretty dang wet. Thank goodness it's dry right now, but it gets wet sometimes, you can tell. So it is 4 o'clock, and actually making pretty good time, I believe, for a big guy such as myself. I got on the trail about, I don't know, 2:30, right around 2:30 I think when I got on the trail. So doing pretty good. I don't think it's too far to the shelter now, and that's where we're going to spend the night, so we'll get there soon, hopefully. So for the last 2 days it has been like really overcast and gray, and that's causing a little, seems like, early low light situation in this forest here, starting to lose light already. So hopefully the shelter is not too much further, or I'm gonna have to put my headlamp on here in just a few minutes. As a matter of fact, I think I see it right up here. There it is. There it is. Well, it's not great, but it's not terrible either. I made it here at 4:32, well, right at 4:30. I got on the trail right about 2:30. It's about 4 miles here, so roughly 2 hours on the trail for 4 miles, 2 miles an hour. Not great, I know, but for a dude running 300 pounds, feel pretty accomplished, especially since, like I said, I just got over gout like a day ago, 2 days ago. So am I pushing it too hard, taking a chance? Maybe. We'll have to see how it feels in the morning, but I got medicine with me just in case anyway. But up here there's supposed to be some a water source. It might be that creek, but there's supposed to be a water source and a vault toilet, I believe. So let's walk over there and see what it looks like. Well, it would appear that this doesn't get traveled very often. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, there's toilet paper. And it doesn't even stink. Pretty surprised. Whew, well, it might be nice to have that little vault toilet over there. Now, I'm sure that the water source that they're talking about is this little creek right over here. So we'll have to get some water filtered out here pretty quick and get ready to get everything set up. And I'm imagining it's only going to be upper 60s, low 70s tonight. So I'm imagining the mosquitoes might get bad. I did bring some bug spray, like I said. I didn't bring a thermocell or anything, so it might be kind of tough. But I could get out here and gather up some firewood just to have a fire to hang around tonight. And I might do that, I don't know. But on the other hand, I don't know if I really care enough to do that. Well, it was a nice little hike though. Pretty little hike for sure. I feel good. I feel good about that. 4 miles, average about 2 miles an hour. I know for a lot of you guys, that's nothing. That's nothing, I understand. But for me, that's big. So, pretty proud of myself. I know there's a lot more out there, and we plan on trying to get to that point and being able to go do a lot more. But you got to start somewhere, man. You got to start with baby steps, and that's what we're doing. Me and Sarah are really fixing to start buckling down and trying to get into more of the hiking and more of the backpacking type stuff. We would love to do that. So we've got our sights set on a small section that we want to try to do, and we're going to start getting ourselves together to do that. So one thing we are going to need to do is get Sarah I'd say medium budget ultralight backpack for backpacking. She's got a small pack, but she doesn't have anything that she could really backpack out of. So if you guys have something, I would say, $150, $200. We can't afford anything, $400 or $500, especially not knowing if she's really gonna enjoy it or not. So if you guys have anything that you use that you enjoy that's around the $150, $200 mark, leave it in the comments below and let me know what you're using. Oh, got a little tick. Well, got a little tick crawling around on me. Actually, we got 2 little ticks crawling around on me. That's great. I'm gonna be covered. Another one. Oh well. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some water filtering and decide what I'm gonna do about a fire. water filter. Okay, so we got water filtered, so that's one problem behind us. We got plenty of water here. You know, I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want to set my tent up. I brought my tent. I didn't bring my hammock. I wasn't sure how I'd be able to set a hammock up out here. I would have had plenty of room. I could have hung it up in here, no problem, but I didn't bring it. I did bring that new One Tiger's tent with me. And I'm kind of debating on whether or not to set that tent up in here or just throw my stuff out here on the decking and just kind of cowboy camp it tonight like that. But I do think, beside this little swampy area, because it's not going to get very cool tonight, I feel like I would be plagued by mosquitoes, and at some point tonight I would be either ticked off that I didn't put my tent up, or I would be up putting my tent up. So I don't know. I may go ahead and just put my tent up in here and just go for it, because it really, that's what I'm gonna do. It doesn't make any sense to not put my tent up. So I'm gonna put my tent up in here, and then I'm about to get ready to make some dinner because I'm getting kind of hungry. Now that's if I can figure out how to put this thing up in here without staking it out. That might be a tough one. I've got plenty of cordage, so I could tie it if we can figure out how to make that work. Well, I got this tent cobbled together over here. I'll show you here in just a minute, but we lost light pretty quick, so I'm kind of working in the dark out here with my lights on. I think I'm going to forego a fire tonight. I don't really feel like the effort to build one, and we're not going to need one for heat, so I think I'm going to just forego building a fire. Got my little Trekology sleeping mat that I used last time, so we're gonna use that again. Now, the way I've got this thing set up, I'll show you how I did it, but it's pretty cobbled together. I've got the One Tigress tent poles, but I definitely need to get trekking poles to go with it because they're just not adjustable enough. And in here, if I would have had trekking poles, it would have been perfect. I would have been fine. So, but this works the way it is. It would just be a little easier the other way. Yep. I'm definitely glad that I put that tent up. Mosquitoes are out in force. They kind of come and go though, so hopefully it'll cool off just a little bit and they'll go away. This place kind of looks like a freaking gear bomb went off right now, so I'm going to tidy things up just a little bit, and I'm ready to go ahead and get my dinner going. It's 6 o'clock and it is pitch black out here, so ready to get my dinner going. And I brought my John Muir book with me, so I may read that a little bit, and who knows, man, maybe I might journal a little bit while I got some time. So, but I'm going to tidy this place up and get me some dinner going. Uh-oh. I hope I have enough fuel here. Just dawned on me I didn't bring my fuel. That's not very much. Let's see what we can do. That sucks. I looked right at it too. Still got some in it. Fingers crossed. While we're waiting on that to heat up, got my flask and brought me a can of Dr. Pepper, of course. We're gonna make us a mixed drink real quick. And I also got some other snacks and stuff. If that doesn't work, I got some snacks. Cheers. Okay, so I have this actual Alpine Air spicy sausage pasta. I've had this before. It's actually really good, and it sounds like we got some boiling water. So fingers crossed we're gonna have a hot dinner tonight. I'm ready for it. Yep. Set this off to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and extinguish this just in case I can have enough to make my coffee in the morning. I think that should be enough. Fingers crossed we got enough to make coffee in the morning. That would be cool. If not, I'll scratch around out here and build me a little fire. Oh yeah, we're gonna have us a hot dinner anyway. Alright, let's get this thing sealed up and let it soak. Alrighty. So we'll give that thing about 10-15 minutes or so to rehydrate, and we should be good to go. looks like our dinner is good and hot and done, if it is rehydrated enough. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Somehow I put just the right amount of water in it too this time. A lot of times I'll either not put enough or I'll put way too much. This sausage might need to rehydrate a little bit more. It's good though.
An entry of Bono's journal exposed me to new sections of the trail, new places I longed to see for myself, and the emotional ups and downs of life on the trail.
Well guys, that was a good dinner, so glad we had enough fuel to make that happen. Hopefully I got enough for coffee in the morning, but I am pretty worn out, so I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. I'll see you guys in the morning. Still had some in it, jeez. Never seen that happen before. Is it possible for me to get just enough hot water to make some coffee this morning? That's what I'm going for anyway. If not, not a big deal, but boy, I tell you, early to bed, early to rise. So went to bed about 8:30 last night. I was up at like 4 o'clock this morning. Sun doesn't even rise till 7, so I just kind of been messing around here, journaling and reading by candlelight, trying to not use my phone because my power bank is dead. I really didn't do good this time, but so I'm kind of taking it easy and not running my phone dead. So sun's finally come up. As soon as the sun started coming up, it started raining. So I think I'm gonna make me some coffee this morning and get this stuff packed up and go ahead and get headed out of here. It's gonna be a long hike out if it starts raining, and if it gets worse throughout the day, it might be kind of bad. So like I said, on that trail there were some sections there that could get pretty bad if it was a heavy rain. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get us some coffee in and pack this place up and get out of here. Well, thank you, Lord. Had just enough to heat up my water for my coffee and some oatmeal. That was gonna make for an even longer hike out if I couldn't get my coffee. Alright guys, so we're all packed up. Got me some water filtered and everything for the trail. So I think it's time for us to go ahead and get out of here. Right now, it's not raining, but the rain has been kind of coming through in little short bursts. So fingers crossed we can make it out of here basically dry. If not, I do have my pack cover and my poncho, so it won't be the end of the world. You know, that's what it's about, being out here on the trail. So I really had a good time this weekend. I'm hiking this out. Like I said yesterday, I did 4 miles in, and I'm going to be heading 4 miles back out today. So we'll get a total of 8 miles this weekend. Not too bad for a big boy, I don't think. But pretty proud of myself. Pretty happy with the way this thing turned out. If you enjoy videos like this, hit that subscribe button for me. If you enjoyed this video, give us that big thumbs up. If you think your friends will enjoy this video, by all means, share this video with your friends and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Have you done any hiking on the Florida Trail? Just let me know. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.